So today we're going to be doing our grocery haul for a family of 8, and well, this is going to take us over the Christmas period. I do have some recipes that I'm going to be following, so I will show you at the end of this video what we are planning to cook. So let's go. First of all, this is Tilly and this is Tim, and they are holding on to a giant sized Toblerone that is a stocking filler for Kevin. He has already seen it. I highly doubt it's going to last until Christmas, but we will see. So they are holding on to that. Now, this is not in any particular order whatsoever. There is a jumble of things going on, but I will take you through all of it. Like I said, we are a family of 8, so there is a lot of us. Okay, so first off, we have some bottled water. I drink a lot of bottled water, fresh out the fridge. It's just amazing. Then we have some semi-skimmed milk and some whole milk. We go through milk so very quickly. Okay, then I got some Christmas cards. I actually saw these and thought they were really pretty, and they were actually £3 for 10, which to some might be expensive, but I just thought they were so pretty, and they're sparkly. We like sparkly. Okay, so then we've got some rice milk over the back here. This contains a lot of B12, vitamin D, calcium. I drink that myself. Anti-back wipes, polish wipes. I use these purely because Dylan has got asthma and we don't like to dry dust. I always wet dust so it doesn't fly around. Then we have some happy birthday signs for Dad because it is his 40th birthday. Yay! It's coming up on Monday, so we have some of those, and the kids are going to be making some cards for him and probably some signs. So we have some little arts and crafts bits. Then we have some hair gel. This was actually on offer, 3 for 2. So I got 3 of those for Kevin. Some roll-on deodorant. This is actually one of his favourite ones. He's used this for years, so got him one of those. Not for his birthday, just in general, if you wanted. Then some talcum powder for baby Darcy. Some nappies for baby Darcy. We just use the Tesco's brand. We find that the more expensive brands actually bring them out in rashes. So the same with Chloe. Chloe has the Tesco's brand. Darcy is in size 1, Chloe is in size 5. Then we have a little nail brush that they use when they wash their hands. They come home from school and they wash their hands, and they requested a nail brush to clean their nails. So there's that. There's a lot of germs flying around in this season because it is the season to be snotty. So yeah, we wash our hands a lot. Cotton buds for Darcy. Then we have 2 packs of eggs. Again, we go through a lot of them. Some streaky bacon because we are going to make pigs in blankets for Christmas, so that will be going in the freezer. Then we have some chicken breasts. Now, we were going to get a turkey this year, but it never gets eaten. It always gets wasted. So we found this, and this was £5 in Tesco's, a butter-basted turkey breast joint with pepper sprinkles. So that will literally do us perfectly, and there won't be anything wasted. Then we have some black pudding. This will be our Christmas Eve breakfast. Not just this, it will be with bacon and eggs and things like that. Oh, excuse the daughter crying in the background. Some meatballs, because I'm going to make a meatball pasta bake. But again, I'll show you all the recipes at the end of the video. I don't think I've actually got a recipe for meatball pasta bake. I just kind of throw it in a pot and hope for the best. So there's that. Now these are frozen, ready to bake, all butter croissants. Now, I was going to buy fresh croissants, but in our shopping centres, in our supermarkets, things sell out so quickly over Christmas. So I got these. I can freeze these, and then on Christmas morning, I can just throw them in the oven, get some fresh orange juice out, and they can have a breakfast whilst they're opening their presents. If you can hear my daughter screaming in the background, I apologise. She is not happy. She wants to get in here and Daddy has told her no. Anyway, back to this. Frozen Yorkshire puddings. Now, if you can't use pre-made, frozen, readily chopped foods over Christmas, when can you? I'm not being funny, but I've got 6 children. I don't have time. One of those children is a newborn, so having time to get up and chop vegetables and do this and do that, I just don't have the time nor the energy. So yes, we are using some mixed, some ready-made, and some pre-chopped things. Okay, so I have my frozen Brussels sprouts. Who wants to stand and peel sprouts? Not me. So lazy, but I'm not doing it. Honey glazed roast parsnips. I can never get my fresh parsnips to taste the same, so we get Aunt Bessie's, and quite frankly, they are amazing. So there's them. Then I've got some frozen blueberries and frozen mangoes for morning smoothies. Not quite smoothies, they're just kind of chucked in a pot, blended together, and they are yummy and so good for you. And again, blueberries, full of antioxidants, really good for you. Some white potatoes, because, well, we go through a lot of potatoes. Frozen cauliflower. This is actually going to be for our cauliflower cheese that's over Christmas. It is so much easier and quicker to use the frozen one when you're making that. Some crispy potatoes for our breakfast on Christmas Eve. Some sausages. We get the value sausages because these are the only ones that we actually like unless we're buying from the butcher. And they just go in for a quick meal for the kids. So we have those. And you actually get 20 pork sausages for like £1.50. So who can complain? Then I have some gluten-free paninis for myself. Gluten-free. Some gluten-free pasta for lasagna, which I'm not even sure when I'm going to make that. That is just purely because we ran out. Some gluten-free gravy for over Christmas for Mum. Yay, unless I choose and have time to make my own gravy, this will be there for me. A ready-made Christmas pudding. Now, normally my Nana Lottie would make Christmas pudding, but this year she isn't, so I bought one because I can't make it. I can cook the most complicated things sometimes, but things like this I just can't. So I bought a ready-made one, and I'm not a huge lover of it. I just like setting it on fire for the authenticity of Christmas. Not setting it on fire, so I set the house on fire. You just cover it in brandy and set it alight. Just, I'm sure you know. Anyway, we have some broccoli, fresh broccoli. We have lots of mozzarella because I'm going to be using that in one of my recipes. And Bella absolutely loves it. Some butter pack spreadable. This is literally just the cheap version of Lurpak. Some mange too. Some dried fruit here. These were actually for a recipe that Ethan was going to be doing at school, but unfortunately my shopping got here too late, so he didn't get to take those with him. Some puff pastry, again cheating. I'm going to make some sausage rolls. I have some sausage meat in my freezer already, but yeah, I'm just cheating. Sardines in tomato sauce. These are mine. I absolutely love them. Nobody else in the house will eat them, so it's one of the very few things that nobody will touch or eat before I get to it. Some lardons. Not really sure whether I'm going to put these with some red cabbage over the Christmas dinner. Well, not over the Christmas dinner, but with the Christmas dinner. Or make like a crispy potato lardon mix kind of thing for our Christmas Eve breakfast. Not really sure yet. We'll see. Sorry, my voice is gone. I'm sure Kev's in the other room jumping up and down for joy because my voice is disappearing. Some asparagus. Who doesn't love asparagus? Some mini deli wraps. These are for the kids' lunches. So I might even do another school lunch idea. Like maybe it's a Christmassy one. We'll see. Don't know yet. Some garlic. Who doesn't love garlic? I can't get enough. I would never have been able to be a vampire. Some extra strong Cathedral City cheese. It's extra mature cheddar. Kevin will be pleased with that because he loves strong cheese. I, however, am not a lover. Then over here we have some red lentil fusilli. Now I've seen this. This is completely gluten-free. High in protein. Look, it takes such a small time to cook. And made with red lentils for a slightly sweeter, nutty flavour. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. And obviously, having to be gluten-free, I don't get to eat much pasta. So we will see what this is like. If it is good, then I will buy it in the future. Back here, hiding. Now, these were actually substituted with our grocery orders, if the thing that we want isn't there, they substitute with something else. I actually ordered a pre-chopped swede and carrot mix, which you mash together, so it's like a mashed potato but a healthier version. But they didn't have it, so they've actually substituted me with this butternut squash and sweet potato soup mix. So I might actually see if I can find a recipe where I can use this and make a soup and possibly freeze it. So yeah, I'll look into that. Where can I put that? Oh, over there. Then I have some smoked salmon. Again, nobody will touch this apart from me and Chloe and possibly Bella, because she likes sushi. But yeah, so it's one of the very few things that I get to eat by myself. Cherry tomatoes, salad tomatoes. We have 3 leeks here. Oh look, I've got a leek. I've sprung a leek. Ha! No, okay. Some baby corn. They eat this raw and they absolutely love it, so that's good for lunches. Some crumbed ham. This is gluten-free. Look at that, gluten-free, so I can have it. And it's got the green labels apart from the salt, which is actually isn't terrible, but we like this, and it's not as processed as the other packeted ham, so we get that. Obviously all ham is kind of processed when it looks like that, but this one's a little less processed, if I'm making any sense. Chorizo bites, again a soup recipe. Oh, I wonder if that would go in with the butternut squash soup mix. What do you reckon? We will see. Okay, I got myself some pomegranate, again filled with antioxidants and really good for your liver. Now, unfortunately, I found out that I do have a bit of a dodgy liver, so I will be using some of those. What else? Okay, we have some mini carrots. These were actually substituted again, so these will actually, I think these will do really well for the kids' lunches as well, because they love taking raw carrots. So yeah, there's those. We have some flat leaf parsley, some Savoy cabbage, my favourite, baby leaf salad, mild and tender soft baby leaves, a massive, a ginormous bag of curly kale, and this was only £1. You cannot go wrong with that. Some avocados, can't get enough of those. Avocado on toast, obviously has to be gluten-free toast. And maybe it's in a smoothie. They're really nice in a smoothie. We'll see. Some giant, large, flat mushrooms. Not giant, large ones. These are actually for Kevin. There's not a chance I would touch those. But I figured it's his 40th birthday, and the one thing he absolutely loves is burgers. So I thought we would do some special burgers where you have like bacon in them and mushrooms and tomato, all that. So we will see. Coming up with recipes off the top of my head here. Okay, courgettes. Who doesn't love a roasted courgette? Strawberries. Again, cheating, some pre-prepped cauliflower and broccoli florets, some spinach, a giant swede that will last quite a while, an aubergine or eggplant, whatever you choose to call it, carrots that are not chopped. I actually have to chop these ones, I know, bean sprouts, lots of sweeties. I do have a plan for these sweeties. I'm not just going to sit and eat them all. We have some chocolate buttons, we have some shrimp and bananas, we have some jelly beans, we have some fizzy cola bowls. The kids are going to use some of these on Kevin's birthday cake. They are going to make him and decorate him a birthday cake. So it's going to be covered in sweets and so much sugar. They are going to be so hyped up. But it's Christmas and it's Kev's birthday, so let's not complain about it. Double cream, I actually meant to order single cream, but hey ho, it's Christmas. Then we have some squirty cream. Oh, would help if I pointed things in the right direction. Squirty cream, this is actually for hot chocolates that they will be receiving in their Christmas Eve pack, a little kind of cone thing where it has hot chocolate in, marshmallows, chocolate buttons, so they will be able to just pour it into a cup, add hot water, and then squirt some of this on top. So they will love it. I will try and do a video on my Christmas Eve box at some point when there's not 50 million kids around, but that's what that's for. Then we have some, oh, I'm not pointing it in the right direction. Pouring Bailey's cream. This is to go with our Christmas pudding. There's either that one, or there is a choice of a brandy sauce. So whichever one we choose to use on the day. We don't know if we'll end up with guests, so I always get far too much. We have a new toothbrush for Chloe because she actually chewed the other one up, and you're not supposed to let them do that, but how can you stop a child chewing it? So let's move on. What else do we have? We have some other bits to decorate Dad's birthday cake with. There is white chocolate stars and triple chocolate curls. So I've just bought kind of, uh-oh, she's trying to get in again. Just bought some really random things so the kids can just do whatever they want to do. I got some mini marshmallows to go with the hot chocolate things, which are up here. Excusing my candle in the background there. So there's that. Then we have some caster sugar, which was supposed to go with Ethan's recipe today, but again, shopping didn't turn up when it was supposed to. Chocolate fudge frosting, again, Kevin's birthday cake that the kids will be doing. Onions, or in this house they are called nunions. 2 red peppers for some red pepper soup. Yay! Sweet potatoes. Who doesn't love sweet potatoes? Orange juice. Sugar free, she says, while she's got a whole lot of sugar sitting over here. Apple juice drink. Again, sugar free. So much sugar. No sugar, so much sugar. Didn't really know what the point was that. Diet lemonade. The reason I get diet is because I really don't like full fat lemonade because it just is far too sweet for me. Oh, there is a meltdown happening in the other room. We have some chickpeas, some choppy tomatoes, some tuna, some baked beans. Again, these are all for recipes. Obviously the baked beans aren't. Well, I suppose you could use baked beans in a recipe, depending on what you make it. Some mixed herbs, dried mixed herbs. Tofu. Now, because I do have a little bit of a dodgy liver going on at the moment, and I do have to change my diet to repair it, I bought this because I read that this was actually good for you in the means of your liver. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, how you cook it. I'm sure that I can Google it and find out. But yeah, don't really have a clue. I just got some, so I'll try it. If I like it, then I'll get it again. Apples. Kids go through these like wildfire. Some passata with garlic and herbs. Got 2 of those. Aptamil for Darcy. Some self-raising flour. Again, this was for Ethan, but shopping just didn't turn up on time. Red split peas. Soup. Fromage frais. We just get the value ones because the kids go through these like wildfire. And of course, last but never the least, 1,000,001 bananas. The kids adore bananas. So, there you have it. There is, oh, I nearly forgot, look, just spotted them. Gluten-free crisp breads to go with the salmon. Should we try that one again? So, there you have it. All of our shopping spread out for all to see. Now I've got to put it all away. See, it's fun when you're laying it out to do these videos, but then when you've got to put it away, it's not actually that much fun. Yeah. So, I'm going to drink my orange juice and start putting it away. I wonder if Tilly and Tim would help. What do you think, Lily? Do you think Tilly and Tim will help, or are you going to help me?
I will help you.
You're going to help me? Oh, you're a good girl. See, thank you for watching our grocery haul.
Thank you for watching all.
And we will post a little snippet of some of the recipes we're going to use at the end of this video.
The Starsies.
No, that's for washing your hands after school.
Yeah. I'm keep it in my bag.
Right, let's put it away. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try and film this clip whilst feeding my 3-week-old Darcy her milk. And I actually think she's trying to poop at the same time. So if you hear her, then I apologise. I hope you can hear me over the top of her. Anyway, this is our Christmas week menu. It is not healthy or well organised by any means. It's just kind of whatever on whatever day. But who cares about meal planning on Christmas week? Things are so hectic. We all have so much to do. And it's so stressful for mummies. Why is it always so stressful for mummies? It's a question that should be answered. Anyway, on Monday, we are having meatball, pasta bake and salad. This is like a one-pot meal. It is just so simple, so easy. And the kids absolutely love it. It all just goes in one pot in the oven. Wham, bam, and done. On Tuesday, we are having tomato and mozzarella chicken. This is actually from a recipe book that was done by Charlotte Crosby. She's in Geordie's Show. If you are familiar with it, then go check it out because it looks really yummy. I can't wait to try it. And plus, Isabella absolutely loves mozzarella, so I know she's going to eat it even though she doesn't like the tomato. On Wednesday, we are having a good old traditional English meal. We are having bangers and mash with veg. So this is basically just sausages, mashed potato, and probably broccoli. And now with this meal, my kids always kind of make a volcano out of their mashed potato, fill it up with gravy in the centre of it, put the bangers around so they look like dinosaurs, and then the veg, which obviously is broccoli, that looks like trees. So they have great fun with this meal, so I know they're going to eat it. On Thursday, we are doing red pepper soup and crusty roll. This is, it's probably more like a red pepper and tomato soup. It is just literally everything that I have in my fridge goes into this pot, and I hope for the best. Mainly using passata and red peppers, obviously. On Friday, it's just a plain and simple cheese toasties, salad and tortilla chips. The kids absolutely love these, and again it is like a 2-second job, which means that I will have a little more time to go and get on all the other chores that I have to get done before Christmas comes around, and they love it. So yeah. On Saturday is pizza night. I know we had cheese toasties the night before, but pizza night is just like they can have a pizza, they can watch Christmas movies. It's just pizza night. It's Christmas week. Who counts calories at Christmas? On Sunday, which is obviously going to be Christmas Eve, we are doing like buffet finger style foods. It is not any particular theme. It's just going to be like sausage rolls, mini onion bhajis, mini spring rolls, mini samosas, mini little cakes, mini everything basically. Just a small version of all the foods we like. So it's just, we can cook them up, put them on the table. The kids will absolutely love it. And they can feed themselves, help themselves. And we always end up with guests on Christmas Eve at some point. So it's all going to be laid out and they can just help themselves too. So there's that. And obviously on Monday, it's Christmas. It's Christmas Day on Monday. So we will be having a turkey roast Christmas dinner with all the trimmings and probably far too much of it, which I do every year. So that is our Christmas week in a nutshell. It's, like I said, it's not healthy, it's not well planned, it's just food. Quick, simple and easy food. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, then please stick them down in the comments box below. I'm sure you don't agree with some of the things on this menu. Normally I wouldn't, but it's Christmas. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say, and I love you guys, and I wish you all a stunning, beautiful Merry Christmas.